Good Monday morning to everybody. Hey, I'm in Columbus, Mississippi at my customer ABB Baldor. It's about 7 a.m. I got here about half an hour ago. Checked in way down there at the entry gate. There was nobody there yet, but there was one of their trailer movers, one of their yard guys, that told me to pull on down here and I'm guessing that I'm going to be unloading in one of these overhead doors, probably this one here, but all the doors are locked and nobody has appeared yet, so just kind of waiting. But I got my tarps off. You know, I had 2 canvas tarps over this load and 2 of my 4-foot drop tarps and 4 chains with over center binders. So I've gotten all that away, put up, hung back up here, and all I have left is my 2 belly straps on the front and back. In fact, let me put this down. So just trying to find somebody. I actually stopped at a Love's last night about 35 miles north of here in, I think, West Point, Mississippi, something like that. Slept really good, nice and cool, weather's great. And then after this I'm going like just a few miles away to pick up a load that goes to Sand Springs, Oklahoma. So anyway, here's what we got. And as far as I know, Baldor makes electric motors, small electric motors. I've delivered to some Baldor facilities before, not necessarily this one, but anyway, more later. I've got a new camera, guys. I'm just kind of toying around with it, see if I can figure out how to run it. The videos you get this week might be kind of weird. We'll see. Hopefully I get some decent footage. But you know, I came in from way down there, pulled in here, circled around, and kind of backed into that position, just waiting for more instructions. So like I was saying, I don't know if the camera cut off or not, but I'm going about 10 miles from here after I get unloaded to pick up a, sounds like a coil, going to Sand Springs, Oklahoma. So that'll be a good trip to start the week off. All right, let me see if I can find anybody that works here. All right, guys, I'm about halfway unloaded. Gonna try to step out of the truck here in a minute and give you a shot. You know, it's basically an overhead crane using straps. They're getting 1 bundle at a time. I had 6 bundles. I think they're on the 4th one now. Maybe the 5th. I'll get out and see here in a minute. Alright. So there we go. They just lift it up with the straps and move it out into the warehouse, set it down, and come back and get another one. Pretty much it. He needs to get his hard hat on, don't he? Alright, so I got 2 more bundles after this. And then I've got to go, it says 20 minutes. 11 miles to get to my next shipper. So see you there. Okay, guys, I've arrived here at Mississippi Steel Processing in Columbus, Mississippi. It was just about 10 or 12 miles from my delivery back there at the Baldor plant. And let me put myself on yard move. I just checked in. You can't see it, but there's a little shipping office over here to the left. I just walked in, gave him my pickup number, and he told me to drive around the right side of the building. So I'm supposed to just stay to the right, go around to door 13, and then he said there'll be another little office to check in with. I don't know what I'm getting here. From the work instructions, it sounds like some kind of a coil. And as you can see up ahead here, there's a bunch of big coils sitting out in the yard. Whoa, here comes a big forklift here. Woo, man, that's a whopper. All right, door 13. Yeah, they got some big coils out here. Let's see, door 13, it looks like, is all the way around. Man, that's a big forklift there. See door 11, door 12. Where's door 13? Ah, there it is. The very last one, of course. Man, there's a lot of steel stuff back here. There was a Steel Dynamics plant and new process steel. That's usually how it is with these steel industry places. They're just back here in the middle of nowhere, but massive places. All right, I'm going to pull up to this door and then go in and try to find somebody to check in with. He said there would be a place back here to check in, but I haven't seen anything yet. All right, more later. Okay, guys. I got it secured. Just wanted to show it to you. All right, I put 2 cross chains over each one of these. I did them crossways just because I felt like the piles or the stacks would have more strength over here near the pallet braces. So I did cross chains with padded edge protectors. I wish he hadn't have stacked this little skinny one up on the top because it's bending. But anyway, I got 2 chains, cross chains over each one, each stack. Each stack was a little under 16,000 pounds. This one was quite a bit under. And then I got a trip chain in the back and a trip chain in the front. So now I'm going to put 2 canvas tarps over it, and then I should be able to cover it with 1 4-foot drop. All right, let me get that done. All right, everybody, I've gotten the load secured and tarped, ready to head towards Sand Springs, Oklahoma. I got a Maverick behind me now and a Maverick in front of me now. I gotta wait on this giant forklift. That's a big one. All right. Looks like all 3 of the Maverick trucks I've seen in here have very similar loads, probably going to the same place. Let me ask this fella where he's headed. Sand Springs, I bet. Going to Sand Springs? Yeah. So are both of us.
Y'all heading up too?
Yeah. Yeah, we have similar loads. All right, be careful. Yep, he's going to Sand Springs too, so at least 3 trucks. I think this place we're going to, called Webco, I've delivered there before. At least I think it's the same place. Delivered a big coil there, as I remember. And they make steel tubing, I think. Alright, so I think we need to take a left to get out of here. Man, there is a lot of steel industry back here. Over here to the right, there's a couple of huge buildings, look like Steel Dynamics. And then this place I just picked up at, you know, here's the front side of it. They got trucks in there getting big slitted coils. So they've got all sorts of coils in there on this side of the building. And then the side I was at, obviously, you know, they do the eye to the sky stacked coils. All right, well, let's get out of here. Head to Oklahoma. See you down the road. Okay, everybody, update for you. I am in North Little Rock. Remember, I picked up this load of eye to the sky stacked coils a few hours ago in Columbus, Mississippi. Goes to Sand Springs, Oklahoma tomorrow. And you know, I was mistaken as to where Sand Springs is. I was thinking it was near Oklahoma City, but after looking at the map, it's near Tulsa. So it's not as far as I was thinking. So anyway, I decided to stop here at the Maverick North Little Rock yard and run home for the evening. I mean, I've only got like, under 3 hours of time left on my clock today anyway. So I'm just gonna go home for the evening, spend a little time with the wife, and then get out here early tomorrow and get going. I've got about 5 hours left to get there. There's the Maverick Driving Academy to the right. See, looks like about 10 or 12 people out there. Probably some students. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I've already talked to the wife. She's excited about that. Be a nice little bonus stop that I wasn't really planning for. Open the gate here. As you can see, there's plenty of choices for parking spots. I'm not going to go through the truck wash because the guys washed my truck over the weekend while I was parked here. Thank you very much, guys. I will give you a little footage here of the grounds. People that are looking at Maverick, that's, you know, thinking about coming here to get their CDL or to drive for Maverick. I think, you know, it's good that you see the grounds. So I'm just going to turn in here. There's the shop over there, straight ahead, and then as we make this turn, this is the training building. They've got the bay doors closed at this point. Not a lot going on. They may be done for the day. You know, they start pretty early and get done early, I think. And then, you know, usually have a little homework to work on. All right. Let me get this thing parked real quick. I don't think I showed you the load, so let me jump out and do that real quick. You give me a second to get off my clock here. All right. I'm still experimenting with this new camera, so I hope this is all working out. All right, so here we are here at the yard. You can see there's not a lot of people here at the moment, but here's the load. I know I showed you the securements of it before I tarped it, but I don't think I showed you the, you know, after the tarp. Nothing fancy, I'm just showing you what I got. But this is what I'm hauling. Just going around the truck, make sure I'm not missing a mud flap or got a tire with a problem, you know, anything that could be fixed at the shop while I'm here. Here's what we got. Checked all the chains. I just did a load check a little earlier, and everything was good. So, all right, well, that's it, guys. I'm gonna run home, get back out here early in the morning and hit the road. I got about 5 hours to get to the customer in Sand Springs, so I'll send in an adjusted ETA, and we'll just deliver it a little later than what my current ETA is. I've got an open window. This place, you know, that's a good thing about having an open window. You can deliver it pretty much anytime, all day long. So you know, whether I get there at 9:30 or 10:30 versus 7:30 really won't matter. It's just my choice, you know, to kind of manage my clock and my time. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, Tuesday morning. I've arrived here in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, a place called Webco, and they've instructed us to drive around to the very back of their property, and we're waiting hopefully for this guy here to come unload us. I say us because there's a second Maverick driver right behind me. He came in right behind me. So here's the load. He'll just forklift it off, and then I've got my skid mats underneath I'll need to put up, and then we'll see what's next. So I'm hoping to go to Fort Smith, but let's see if we can watch him, get some footage of him taking a pallet off, if he doesn't mind. I think he's gauging to see if he's got to adjust his forks. Yep. So man, it's pretty cool today. I think the highs for either today or tomorrow are only going to be in the 40s, which is odd for this time of year, this part of the country anyway. All right, so there he goes. I'm just going to show you one of these. You get the idea. You've seen this before. He's trying to get in there. I think that one. Maybe that pallet's kind of crooked. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm not going to sit here and put 3 minutes of a forklift on film. All right, more later. Well, guys, it's today was a lesson in, you know, the benefits of arriving early, because I was the first of 4 Maverick trucks to get here within probably 30 minutes of each other. So there's 3 more back there behind me trying to get unloaded, and it took that guy about 40 minutes to unload me. Very slow. But look, here's the kind of stuff they make out of the product we delivered here today. The steel tubing. asked the guy back there that signed my paperwork what they make, and he said steel tubing. And here's you a good example of some of it. Just so you know what's going on here. So I'm still waiting on a load assignment. I'll update you more later.